Okay, so I have hopefully everything here. I will tell you everything that I'm going to use for this setup. So this is the journal, and what I ended up doing is just covering a Planner Perfect journal. And the reason why is because the journals are not in yet, number one. And number two is I never use these because if there's any left over at the end of subscription time, then I will take one out and keep it for myself. But for the most part, I try to keep all of the stock that I have to order that takes a while to get in. I keep that available for you guys. And then if there's anything left over at the end, I will keep it. But because I had to print out the sheet from the manufacturer, and I printed it on sticker paper, I decided to cover up one of the Planner Perfect covers that I didn't like, and it's still the dot grid on the inside. And it has like a tiny little bit longer than what I printed, but it's okay. I don't mind. It's just going to go inside of my book anyway, my cover, and then I'm going to take it with me. So I'm going to set this up, and I brought a little clip. So this is an Archer and Olive, just because this is a brand new book. And it's not going to stay open for me. I'm going to be constantly doing this. And I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. I had to attach the stand to the table to make it a little bit better. And yeah, it's kind of a pain. So I did bring some of the extra monthly things in here because I don't know what I'm going to need. So I have those. And then kit wise, I've got the washi tape right here. I've got the vellum. That's what comes in the journaling kit. I've got all the extras, which I need to keep the numbers out. I've got these. I've got these. So these are the little extras that come in the journaling kit. There's a 4-page standard vertical, which I don't know if I'm going to use in here or not, but I'm not sure. And then these are not in order, but there are your August goals, but I'm using this in June, so I probably won't use that page in here. And then these are all the journaling sheets that you get inside of your journaling kit. So you have all of that, plus a 4-page mini kit, plus all that other stuff. And I think there's plenty of stuff here to do an entire month inside of here. So the way I was going to set this up is I'm going to have a cover page, I'm going to have a monthly page, I'm going to have monthly goals, then weekly pages and daily pages. I will not set up all 30 days with you because you'll probably like be gone quickly. Like, I don't think you're going to want to sit around for that long, but I will do the basics of all of it. I have some of these, which I like to put these on my planner. And then I've got some like little extras that I grabbed for stuff that I know. So these are from Pinnacle Sticker Co. This one is something that came in an Advent and it had days of the week that were small. There's also days in the week that go with this. I didn't know what I was going to need. These are the vinyl stickers that go with, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of just like decorate the cover with it so that I have my opening page and put my name in here. And it's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. So anyway, that's what I grabbed. I've also got, let me just finish going through everything. I've got all 3 rolls of the washi tape. I have highlighters here that in, this is like almost like a nude coffee color, and then it's a light pink, a kind of a little bit darker purplish color, and then a darker pink color, which I thought all of those would go really well. This is the Archer and Olive. These are a bunch of calligraphs. Calligraphs? Is that what they call them? Calligraphs? I think that's what they're called. Calligraphs that I like to use for outlining because these are more of like a muted tone. So for outlining, that's better. And then I've got my pens, just pens, a pencil with an eraser, my little tweezers for when I mess up, my correction tape. And then got some rulers, Archer and Olive rulers, all that kind of stuff. So June has already started. Luckily, my Archer and Olive box came in nice and early, and I was able to get some of these goodies because this came in the June box. So I am a little bit behind, but not so behind that I'm worried about it, because I'm finding after setting up my everything journal, that one doesn't start until July. So for the month of June, I really wanted some place to kind of keep everything, and I keep these. Let me grab it really quick. Eek. This all gets put in here. So this is my Oracel. This is the Disney one, and then I keep them in here. So this is the other book that's in here, and then this one will go in here as well. And then this is what I take to work. My little pouch on top is where I put all my little pens that I have up there. And then it's set up for me to take to work with me. I've got all my little extras in here. I've got my little washi cutter up here, my notes up here, some extra stickers here in the front, a little bit of deco, like decoration stuff right there. This is like my junk journal, like my notes, any like notes that I keep those 2 things in here together. And then anything that comes up during my days when I'm not at home go inside of here. And then even when I am home, I will scribe everything back into here just so that I have everything in one place, because I'm finding that playing with as many journals and planners and stuff as I do, I lose stuff. I lose stuff all the time. And then I'm like, where did I put it? Where did I write down those numbers? Where are those dates? Where's the manufacturer information for blah, blah, blah. Hence the everything journal idea was cemented. I've already made it, but again, it doesn't start until, July. So I got to get through the month of June first, and already scattered. So one of the things that I am learning about myself very quickly is juggling too many life things at the same time is causing me to not be productive. I'm not getting things done that I need to get done because I'm either losing track of the things that I need to do, or time is like catching up way too fast, like so I'm in another sale in July, and all of a sudden it was time to do swaps. It was time to do this. It's time to upload your graphics. It's time to, and I'm like, where's this month going? Like, oh my gosh, like everything is happening so fast. And it's because I'm not organized. Like I have 500 planners and no direction. And it just boggles my mind that I could have that much stuff and still be not organized. I think I want that one there. I should have been a little bit more careful about where I placed the two big ones, but that's okay. It's okay. I love being able to put like stickers on here. There. So these are all the stickers that come if you have the washi add-on. So you get all 3 rolls of washi tape, plus these are the vinyl stickers. So that's what those are, in case you are wondering. And then I'm gonna put my name, I have this other bad habit. So the desk that I sit at work has drawers, obviously. And well, let's do right there. And when I'm working on stuff, I'll close it up and I'll throw it in the drawer. And I'll get busy doing things, and then the end of the shift comes and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go home, stay socked, whatever, and then I'll leave, and I can't tell you how many times I've had to come back and get my stuff out of the drawer because this will be sitting in there. So I know it seems silly to put this in here because, I know I'm me, but I put it in there in case I do go home and somebody opens the drawer like, what's this? They know it belongs to me, and then they'll just put it back and it won't disappear. So anyway, that's why my name is in it. This is the monthly. So if you have a Planner Perfect, this is the standard like traveler's notebook size. And I counted out all the boxes. So there's 40 this way and 25 on each page this way. And so that's how I'm going to kind of map out my monthly. But then I started doing, writing all this down. I thought, what? I really wanted to have a header, and I really wanted to put this as the header. So now my numbers don't mean anything. So we're just going to wing it. That's what's going to happen right now. We're going to wing it because my numbers don't make sense. But I really want this as a header. And I'm pretty certain that's going to be too long. So, but I want some of that color. So let's just go like that. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't know. I will just trim. I'll trim off whatever goes over. It's only a little bit. There, it's fine. Okay, so the monthly overview is not really anything for me to write in here other than I'm probably going to just write, what days I'm working, if there's any appointments, if there's any deadlines, things like that. Maybe I will write down in here, like mark off some of the social media stuff that I do. I didn't really have, I'm going to flip it upside down just so that I can do this side to the edge, just like this one. I don't really have like anything in mind in particular for this, so I don't think I need to create a key. But if you're doing like a monthly overview like this and you feel like you need a key or something to kind of just put down symbols or something like that, maybe leave yourself a space for you to write a key in, but I don't feel like I'm going to need that, so I'm not going to do it. And then at the bottom, I thought we could use the purple. So I wanted something thin at the bottom so I'm not taking up too much space. So I'm going to do the little purple guy here. Yeah, I have to concentrate or else I'm going to cut the paper. And then the paper's going to be all wonky. Okay, so the way that I did them this time was you get 2 of the same sheet, so you have 2 strips of each one. So if you obviously are trying to match one side to the other of your page, you have the washi. You have 2 of each one, which normally you do have 2 of each one, but I keep them on the same sheet. And this time I don't know, it just seemed like it was easier. When I was designing it, it seemed to work better. Okay, there we go. So I know that's totally messed up. I'll use my corner rounder later to clean up all the pages because I have my corner rounder and I'll just do them all at the same time. So for now, it's probably gonna look funny, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so then for the across, because we have 25 each, I decided to do each one. So that's 50 divided by 7 days. So it's going to come out to, let me see, because I think I wanted to have a border on the edge. So I feel like each one of those was 7, but let me get my little thing here. I'm trying to think of how many spaces I want on the outside. I feel like 7 boxes is probably going to be enough. Let's see if Planner Perfect's boxes match up with the numbers. They do. So you can, if you have this from Archer and Olive, you can use this because the boxes line up. So you just have to mark off which ones that you're going to use. So if I was going to do, so it makes it really fast. So I want to leave a space right here for the days of the week. So we would be starting here. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be to here would be the first week, and then to 14. Let me make sure we're lined up right. And then to, well, actually, maybe it doesn't line up exactly. Well, yeah, it does, sort of. I feel like it might be close enough. I actually think these are a little bit off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 13 and a half. Well, I lied. It does not line up. So these must not be standard sized spacing. So I'm just going to count them. Unfortunately, the one in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is gonna be split by the middle of the book. But like I said, I don't really plan on doing a lot of actual writing in here. It'll probably be a bunch of stickers, basically like, you know, these things, social media day, like I'll have like a YouTube leafy in a social media day and stuff like that. That's probably most likely what's gonna be on this. So there's 7. I have to count. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and then see, I'm pretty sure that's why when I was trying to figure it out which way I wanted to go, that's gonna leave a lot of a gap. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. This time we're gonna leave a couple of boxes on either side. So I'm just going to leave it like this. So we're going to have 1, 2 sets of boxes on either side, just kind of like an edge. And then we'll do the 7. And we are close enough right here. There's 7. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, now this is really going to be not writable. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. I just realized looking at this that her stuff is not even going across. But again, they're just dots. So you can make it any way that you want. So I don't know why I'm stressing about it, because I'm stressing about it because that's just me. That's better. So now we have 2 on either side. 2 extra boxes on either side. So that'll work just fine. And then I'm just going to go. So I am using pencil for now, just because. And then I'll go over it with the calligraphs. And then once the calligraphs dry, because they do take a second to dry, then I'll erase the pencil mark after. I won't make you sit through it. We'll just do the basics right now. And I'll do all the cleanup later. I'll also add the numbers in later as well. I'll put the number 1 on the number 1 box, and then I'll put, I think, what is it, 30 days in June? I'll put the last one on the last day, and then we'll decorate what we're going to decorate, and that's it. So I didn't mark the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. Okay, so that works. So we've got Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, that works. Then going in the other direction, I am going to do this though, because up here is where the days of the week are going to go. So we'll do that. Sorry, I know sometimes you're not in camera. I apologize. I'm trying to remember to keep putting it back into frame so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there we have that, and then there's 5 weeks this way. Technically there's 6 weeks, I think. Let me just double check my, gosh, I always have to have my phone nearby because I don't know what I'm doing. It's just a story of my life. That is the story of my life. So it started on a Sunday, and it goes 30 days, and it ends on a Sunday, Saturday, and ends on a Sunday. Okay. So we have, I'm going to only do 5 weeks. So in this direction, I think I'm going to do 7 boxes down for each one again. So it's kind of like, well, each one will be pretty square. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to count them. 1. This one's going to be bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one has 8. So, I mean, I could do something cute and put a second washi above it if I wanted to. We'll see. I don't know if I need to. I'm sure it'll be fine if it has 1 extra. It won't stress me out too much. So my friend Brandy and Sarah right now, if you're watching this, are laughing at me because they know it will stress me out, and yeah, I'll fix it later. If you know me, you know I'm gonna fix it later. And I'll also clean up all the extra lines that go over. It's just me being. And since these don't line up exactly, it's gonna look funny to me, but see what I mean? Like it's just off, which if I was producing these myself, I would be sending them back to the manufacturer going, hey, can you line up the pages, please? But that's just me. Okay, there it is. Okay, so here is the monthly basically set up, and then I have some days of the week. So this thing, your extras have these days of the week, but I think what I had in mind for this, even though that would be so cute, each one of these, because I have all the different colors, I could do them each one different color. I might do it. I might do it. I was thinking about using this one right here and then putting a strip of the washi up here, specifically this blue one, and then putting them on it. Do I still want to? I want to do it. I already had it in my head, so I'm just going to do it. So you have a few of the washi strips on which comes with every single kit. So no matter what kit you get from me, you're going to get these washis right here. I have a few that are skinny enough for you to be able to put into, like, as if you had like a 5mm washi roll of washi tape. But if you don't have this and you have 5mm washi, which is the skinny ones, you do the same thing with that. You wouldn't have to have this in order to do like this type of a layout if you're trying to copy what I'm doing using a different art, using something else. Just find a 5mm washi from your stash, because we all have them. And you can do top and bottom with a 5mm washi. Okay. And then I'm going to put all the days of the week in there. I won't, like I said, I'm not going to make you sit through the dates, but those are here as well, somewhere. I'm already making a mess. So this comes in the kit as well. So you have 2 full things of numbers so that you can do it monthly and you can do it weekly, depending on what you need. I just added these things to the kits because I thought that was kind of important. I don't know. I felt like we needed more functional things in these kits because you get a lot of stickers, but you don't get like a lot of you don't get a lot of functional stuff in a lot of the kits that you get when you have like a monthly subscription. And yeah, this one, let me see, which one do I want? Let's do yellow to start. So we'll put the yellow here. I usually start my months on, well, not usually, I always start my monthlies on Sundays. But because you're making it yourself, obviously, you just do you. If you want to start it on a Monday, you start it on a Monday. This one's going to kind of blend in because it's the same blue, but you can see the Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to do with Thursday. Thursday is going to get cut, kind of cut in half. Which, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. So we're going to do Thursday. And I did that because there's such a huge gap in between that if I were to try to stretch that across, it would just ruin it. So that's why I did it. So there's Thursday, then we want Friday. I think I want this, ooh, I think I want this one right here. Let's do this dark blue Friday. And then let's do this orange Saturday. And let's do this super pretty blue Sunday. So there's that. And then obviously the first is on a Saturday. And I think I'm going to use I can tell already from looking at this sheet, my son cut it, that they did not cut through. See, that's how you can find out that your sheets are messed up, is just pull the whole entire thing off the backing, and if you don't see the cut go all the way through, you can tell that your sheet's messed up. So I'm going to go through all of the numbers and make sure. So my son does all the cutting for me, and right now all I have is like the test sheets cut because it's just the beginning of the month, but I need to go through and check all of those. So we won't be able to do the numbers because I don't think I have. Well, I have them. Actually, I do. Let's see if these ones work. So there's also numbers here. You've got a lot of numbers. Let's see how this one. Yeah, this one's fine. Okay, so Sunday. Nope, Saturday was the first. What did I do? Sunday. I'm missing Monday. That's what I did. Oh my God, you guys. This is not starting out well. Not at all. So somehow I went from Sunday to Tuesday. Okay. It's going to be that kind of a day. That's the kind of day it is. So rather than pulling these off and ripping, because that's not regular washi tape, I will just go over the top with the same color. Yep, that's what's going to happen. So Tuesday. There's that one. Wednesday, we're gonna have to cut that in half again. My son is in school, full-time college student, and he's taking a full boat of classes. So he also works Wednesday, Thursday. He also works at the resort here in where we live, but he only works there a couple days a week. So I pay his I pay his car payment every month and his insurance and his phone bill, and he works in my shop. So it's our trade-off. But in his defense, he doesn't do this. Like, he has no idea. It's basically like I say do this and I show him and then he does it, but he doesn't know how to troubleshoot. He doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. So these kinds of things, these plan with me's are perfect for me to go through the stickers that he cut and see if everything is okay before you get them. But just know that sometimes things are going to get by me. And yeah, and I will totally try to fix it if it does. Okay, that's better. Now we're at least on the right day, right? So it starts on a Saturday. I have to put my calendar back on to make sure I don't mess it up. So we have the 1st is a Saturday, and the 30th is going to be Sunday, and that one's going to go right here because this is a split. This will be a double day, a split day, right? Okay, so, and then you can decorate and do whatever kinds of decorating that you want to do. For me, I think the washi is super cute, so I don't need a ton of other stuff, but it might be kind of fun to put some deco on here. So maybe we could put, we have some, so you get a small sheet of deco, plus there's a ton of deco in the actual kit itself. So we have, this whole thing is empty, right? Yep. So this is not empty right here. So all we have is right here. Up here is what's empty. So I think I want to put my little Minnie Mouse buttons. I'm going to put her right here with her balloon. And maybe if I can get my fingers to work right with her little balloon. There, I think that's cute. I'm not going to do anything else on here because, like I said, I got to clean it up and I actually have to do the lines. So I'll have to go around her, and I don't want to mess up anything else because if I put anything else on here, it's going to be really hard for me to go over it with the calligraphs and put in the colored lines. So I'm going to leave that where it's at, and we're going to move on to the monthly overview. So I thought for this box, I gave myself little notes, just gonna kind of wing it though. I just gave myself notes. So on the monthly overview, it's going to be these 2 pages, and what I want on here is, I just told myself exactly what I want. So I need at least 6 boxes here, however way that I want to make those boxes, but they each have, one is for home, one is for artwork, one is for the shop, one is social media, one is my Shopify website, and one is my Etsy website. So I have my overview of all the things that I wanted to complete or finish in the month of June, or hopefully try to finish in the month of June. So I'm not going to like actually measure anything out. No counting boxes, none of that stuff. I'm just going to put some, I think over here, I'm just going to put 3 horizontal boxes and then decorate around the horizontal boxes. So nothing super exciting. The fun part will be the decorating the box itself, which I think for that, I'm going to use the washi tape and some of the deco. And I don't have anything else that needs to go on here as far as like a Monday or a Tuesday or any of that stuff. So we don't need any of that. We just need deco and washi tape, and that's it. And then this one will be fine. And then for what each one of these is, what I'm going to designate each box for, I will probably end up writing it out with like one of these and then do the black on the inside. So it'll say like, you know, one will say shop, one will say doodles, one will say, you know, each one will say something, and then have it written in cursive the other way. So I don't want both sides to look exactly the same. I would like one of them to look different. So on this side, since I did the horizontal boxes, which was the only idea I had, I actually wrote it on the paper, horizontal boxes. I think this side, what I'm going to do is do a bigger box at the bottom and then 2 vertical boxes at the top, just for something different. But me being kind of OCD about stuff, I would like to find the middle. So all the way across here, because these don't line up properly, I know that there's 25 boxes. And so, you know, that's 12 and a half boxes each, but I can't really do it. So I'm going to do 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 12 right here. So that'll be my middle. And what I'm going to do is, let's do this one to here. I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to do this one here. Hopefully I'm still on camera because I'm not looking up. Do that one there. Okay, so I think this will be cute. And again, I'm going to go through this later with the calligraphs. Actually, I can't do it later in this one. We're going to actually have to do this one together because I can't decorate these ones until I have it. And I think I want some washi at the bottom. So let's leave. So just so you know, in most of these 3 boxes is usually the width of 15 millimeter washi. Yeah, so leave yourself, if you want washi tape somewhere, you need to leave yourself 3 boxes open. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do that. Like this. All right. And if you mess this up, this is why you do pencil. Once you're like confident, which I am not, I don't know if I ever will be confident, you can just go straight to marker and skip this step. But that's probably never going to be me. Okay, so here's the way that the monthly overview is going to go. So I'm going to put some washi down here, and I think I'm going to do, so this washi has, hopefully you can see it, has the Mickey heads. I think it's really, really cute, but I wanted to have at least 1 washi in each set that doesn't have any artwork on it so that you can use it at other times of the year and it's not like tied to a specific collection. So just know that if you get the washi add-on, you're always going to get at least 1 washi, usually a plaid of some sort, and it'll be just like a color, not really anything specific. The most specific thing about this is those are Mickey heads that are foiled in there, not, not, what do you call it? Not just dots. Okay, so I don't have a ton of colors that really match this for my calligraphs, so, but maybe this one will work. So let's see. Now I can use a smaller ruler to do the outlines. Oh, I like this blue. This month's Archer and Olive box was just absolutely amazing. I am so happy with this month's Archer and Olive. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. I wish I had started this a little bit sooner because already being into the month of June, it's kind of a bummer, but I like the fact that I can use the calligraphs from the Archer and Olive in this one. And I do have a whole bunch more. I actually started out with the acrylographs because I thought I wanted the paint pens because I was using the blackout paper and I was using the acrylographs on the blackout paper, but I'm telling you, I love Archer and Olive, but do not buy those. Just do not buy those. They dry out way too fast. You need to have a whole bunch of extra nibs unless you are writing with those suckers every single day. They take a while to dry, so you have to have quite a bit of time on your hands to actually use them. And yeah, like I said, they dry out really fast. So you're going to be really disappointed when you get all your stuff set up and you're ready to go and you go to open them and none of them work. You're going to be sad, Panda. And they're expensive for something that is so difficult to maintain. So I would say, just as an FYI, but their calligraphs, fantastic. These things are awesome. And the new design is even better because these are like a metal nib, metal tip. So you have a much more precise lines, like you can see, hopefully you can see. And they're so much better. And then I love this side. So this side is like a highlighter. See, it's like a highlighter instead of, hopefully you can see that, instead of the brush nib they had before. The brush nib to me on the calligraphs was pretty much useless for me because I don't write with a brush nib and I don't color with them. I don't do any of that kind of stuff, but this highlighter end is perfect. I can do thicker lines with it. I can actually write with it. So I do like the new design. And I will probably, once I actually start purchasing things again, because like I've been trying not to be super crazy in the summertime. I like to try to kind of cut back on my purchases in the summertime, other options, but I do kind of feel like I want to hop on there and get more of only the new style, not the old ones of the calligraph. So there is, the lines are all lined up now, so we can start doing some decorating. And I will try. So I'm really bad at writing with you. Like I can do this sitting at my desk and do it nice and slow and make it really pretty. But when I'm here on camera and I'm doing it with you, I'm like stretching across and I have a really hard time doing it. But I will try to do at least one of them so you can see what I mean by writing it out. Let me test this marker to make sure it's not. I think it'll be okay. Let me grab a notebook really quick. I just want to test and see because of the nib on it. I just don't want to like, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Because I wanted to do, yeah, I could do it like this. Okay, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So up here on the top, the way that I was thinking I wanted to do this was actually, let me see how thin I can make. I don't want it to be super big because I actually need some space. So I was kind of thinking like this, right? And then I take my black, which was my black marker? Here's my black marker. Let's see if this one will work. And then from here, I'm just gonna go, I know you can't see it super well, but I'll show you when I'm done. Like that. So each one of the boxes is gonna look like this. So it'll say home, and then this one will say art. This one will say shop. This one will say social media. Actually, I think I'm going to do this one, social media, and then these two will be Shopify and Etsy because I have the two websites, which I am starting to integrate some of my Etsy stuff into Shopify because I want to be able to do a reward system for purchasing. Etsy keeps threatening to do it and they just don't. So it's time to start doing things for you guys to make it a more pleasurable shopping experience. So if I give you rewards points for shopping, you're already shopping on Etsy, but you're not really getting anything extra for it. So I thought I'm going to start migrating some of the, I'll keep the Etsy shop. The Etsy shop's always probably going to be there, but I'm thinking that I want to start migrating just Leafy, Buttons, and Lily over to Shopify. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, if you think that's a good idea or not. Okay, so we have all of these which have a ton of deco on them. We've also got these tabs. I am using the tabs too. I'll show you how I use the tabs in just a second. Oh, I like that one. I'm not going to use that. And maybe, we'll see. As a matter of fact, let's do a tab right now. So I've got 4 of them and I do have a couple different sections. So you just grab the tab and because it's sticky on both sides, then you just decide where you want the tab to go. So I think I'm going to start this tab here and I kind of want it to go in. I don't want it to stick out too far. So I'm going to go in 2 lines and then you just flip it over and line it up and then you've got a tab. So that's what those are for, and they match the whole thing. So your whole entire setup is going to match if you use the tabs that come in the kit, and you have 4 tabs in here. Let me know in the comments down below if you feel like you need more than 4 tabs, because that's something that we can always add. It's not that difficult to add that to the kits, but I figured that 4 was good because you have your monthly, you have your weekly, you have your daily, and then maybe notes, something like that. So I only did 4, but we can do more than 4. So I'm just going to put a couple of these little washi strips down, which are also on that same page. There's also these, which these are super fun. I'm not going to use it right now, but I will use it at some point. But these are super fun for you to like, actually, maybe we will use it. Let's just use it right here. You can put those down there. You can either write in there, you can put some little icons in there, you can put whatever kind of stuff you want in there. So I'm going to leave that for a second and then I'll figure out exactly what I want to put in there. Actually, I don't have any idea what I want to put in there. I just wanted to show you it. And then we have, I don't know which one I want. I want them all. So when I did the Haunted Mansion stuff, let me tell you what, the hardest thing to do is to draw a little Leafy character as one of the ghosts from the Haunted Mansion, because the colors, you know, you had to like desaturate the whole thing. Here's a close-up of Buttons that's just blue. And it was just, I just thought it came out really cute because they're supposed to be the hitchhiking ghosts. But it was actually the hardest one for me to draw. Oh, I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is one of my absolute favorites. It's my favorite ever. So let's throw down some of the washi tape. Let's do something cute. And then we'll just kind of stack. We'll just kind of stack some of these. So here, and let's do one of these. I meant to grab some other washies from my stash because I have other washies that would go with this, but I haven't done it yet. So you can do that, and then let's put Mr. Toad right there. It's cute. He is so cute. We have like a whole bunch of, this is like the self-care page. So if you wanted to use any of these, I don't have any reason to use them. I just put them in there for you guys. So I'm probably not going to use any of this stuff. I haven't really been doing a very good job of tracking self-care stuff. I just haven't. It's just the way it is. So anyway, it just gives you an idea of like kind of some of the stuff that you can do with it. And then how about if we could put the castle. Let's do the castle. So I have this little washi strip right here, and then I'm going to put this little washi strip under it like this. And then I'm going to put the castle right there. So anyway, that's how far as I'm going to go because I still need to write in my stuff, but I just wanted to give you an idea of like how I'm going to decorate this. And I will do a 100% flip through of this whole entire thing when we're done. I'm just giving you the basics right now so that you can see how each page is set up, and then I'll show you how I decorated it. And if you like the way it's decorated and you want to copy it, be my guest. Like I have no issues with that whatsoever. Copy whatever you like. So this is the weekly. And so I'm just literally going to do a normal standard vertical weekly layout. Nothing super exciting. And I believe I counted the boxes. So I was going to do 8 across, but I'm going to do something a little bit different because of the way my work week is. So my work week is a little weird. I work every single Thursday. I don't have set weekends off. I don't have any of that kind of stuff. So for me, it's a lot easier for me to just split the Wednesday, Thursday instead of the Saturday, Sunday. That makes sense. So on a normal calendar, you would have your Monday through Friday, and then your Saturday, Sunday would be split in half. I'm going to split my Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I can't remember if I had planned on. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to move over one line for each of these. I did need to have that extra. I need to write myself better notes on my little tiny paper. Needs to be a better note because all I said was 8 across, but I didn't say 8 across minus 1. So we'll do the same thing over here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, and we're skipping this one. Yeah, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, that one doesn't. This one might be a little bit. Oh wait, no. That's one extra. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so that's the way this one's going to go. So obviously I need to make a space at the top for me to put my days of the week in. So I'm going to make this 3 down, and that way it gives me room for a 5 mil washi at the top, my days of the week at the bottom, and then I will do the vertical lines. So I am going to put the vertical all the way down to the bottom, but I will be putting washi at the bottom. I'll just cover it up. And these are pretty thick. I probably could have skinnied it up a bit and had all 7 days on here instead of having like fatter days, but to be honest, on the weekly stuff, I don't really feel like I need that, because this is basically devolves into a to-do list with checkboxes. That's what my vertical weeklies turn into. And then any notes or anything like that, or any ideas that I have, or any upcoming like things end up on my daily pages anyway. So this is basically just going to be a giant to-do list, which is why a vertical kit, like a vertical layout, is perfect for me. That's how I feel like it needs to be. And then somewhere in the middle of this, not even going to measure, go, look at me go. I'm just going to go like that. And wait, I need more than that, like that and that, so that I can put the date there. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then that's how this layout is going to go. And then I'm thinking that I'm going to take my washi strips again, and I want to do the yellow Love this pattern so much. Love, love, love this pattern. I'm going to do the yellow across the top. I have to cut it. I really hate cutting the washi like that because I cannot cut it straight to save my life. Like there's always like this weird thing, and then behind the scenes, just so you know, I'm just going to be totally honest, I go in and I fix it. Like I take my little cutter and my my ruler and I straighten it out. Okay, so there's that. And then the days of the week are going to go underneath it, but first we need to do our lines with our color. So we're going to do the blue again because I really like the way the blue is looking. So we don't need anything in between up here. I'm going to leave it completely blank, but what I am going to do is that. Oh, I just went over it. I shouldn't have done that, but have whiteout will fix, no problem. That one and that one. Oh, let's do these while we're in the... And then for decorating vertical stuff, one of the things that I'm finding that I am really enjoying is doing like washi. So a lot of companies, and I'm on the fence of doing it myself, but a lot of companies are coming out with washi tape that is vertical. Planner Perfect does it. Coffee Monsters Co. just started doing it. I don't think Every Minute a Story, I can't remember if Every Minute a Story does, but a lot of the companies are doing the vertical washi. So, and those are super fun to just kind of give yourself some little accents in between all of your days. And so I'm going to do that probably using this one because it doesn't really matter if it's horizontal or vertical. But I might go and pause you for a second and go looking through my stash and see if I can find some vertical ones that I want to use in here along with this. So after I'm done doing this line right here, that's probably what I'm going to do. There's that one. And this one, I should have been better prepared. So there's all the lines are down, and I'm going to erase the top section. These little lines right here, we don't need. This table is probably going to shake a little bit. Because like I said, my camera is attached to the table. There. So there's the front is done. Let's get rid of this one. And this one, and then look at how nice it looks. I love that. The only thing is, these are the cutest things ever. They're so stinking adorable. I bought more. I couldn't help it. But there's that. Look how cute that is, a little sakura. Okay, so let me just go look really quick for some vertical washi that I want to use in here along with this. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I came up with from my little stash. So this one is about the plainest vertical I could find, and then these ones, which I thought would go pretty well. Just the plain grid, I thought it would look really cute. So I grabbed those, and then I'm going to put down the days of the week across the top. And for this one, I'm thinking that I'm going to use, I don't think I can use these. I think these are just too big. Yeah, these are just too big for this week. Maybe on my second week when I set it up, I can make this a little bit wider, and then maybe I can use these in the second week. So I'll save this for week number 2. And for now, I'm gonna use these ones here. No, oh, I don't have all the days of the week from Sarah. I might have them somewhere, another set, but for now, I guess we'll just do this one. So weird as I am, my weekly has to start on a Monday. So I know my monthly has to start on a Sunday, but my weeklies have to start on a Monday. It's just the way my brain works. So let's put all these guys down. Wednesday. And then this one's going to have a Thursday. Ah, that's what I'm missing. Good thing I have this other half on. Let's take that up so I can put this down. That's better. Now it looks more like the top, like it's supposed to. There's Thursday, Friday. I hope this gives you guys some ideas on like different ways that you can set up your blank journals and different things that you can use them for. My goal, I mean, I can only make it a mid-year goal because it's middle of the year and I haven't figured out until now, is just to find a more productive, like a much more productive way to function, just to do things, because I am not at all. I'm not at all that way. I think I want to do a double washi down here. Let's go like this. Well, maybe, I don't know. Let's do this all the way across. How about this? Let's see how this works. Nice thing about washi is if you don't like it, you can just rip it up and it's not going to destroy your paper. Real washi tape. And then this one like this. Oh, I love this washi. I just think it came out so cute. So cute. Sometimes I'm very disappointed in my washi tape because I draw it with a certain thought in my head of how it's going to look when it gets here, and when it doesn't, I can tell you that real tears have happened. But at that point, you're kind of stuck. There's nothing you can do. It's not like you can reorder it or send it back because it's due to go out at a certain time, and so you're kind of stuck with it. So I can tell you that I definitely have washi tape that's very disappointing to me. And then I have favorites, and yeah, this is a favorite right here. This one and the camping one, they both were my favorites. I really loved those. Let's do something like this. Do that one here. Okay, so for like some of these ones where you can just take some of your washi tape and do something interesting, just rip it and then just run it down the sides like this. So you can do one there. Thinking I'm going to do one, maybe we'll do one over here. And then let's do one here. No real rhyme or reason, just putting it down, see what it does, see how it looks. And then you can take some of your deco and then you can just kind of go around it with your deco so that you have something on the page, but you still have plenty of room to write. You're not like locked into not being able to write anything down. So you can just do some little deco on each little edge of it. Like that, like that. And which one do I want for that? I want one of the, let's do, let's do these. If you guys, if you've been to Disney, like if you're a Disney nut like I am, and you've been there, do you like the It's a Small World? Because if you do, then you're going to know where this comes from, which for some reason I can't get it off the paper right. So these are like when you exit the Small World, it has all those flowers where it says like au revoir, goodbye, and aloha. It has like all those. So I drew the little flowers with those in them because I thought it was cute. Okay, so this is the setup. And then I have my checkboxes because like I told you, this just evolves into a big giant checklist of things that I need to do. So two things that I keep, where is it at? I grabbed a new one, but I have one in the other one. So I have the do this. These come in full sheets. If you go on the website, you can find do this in top 3, but I'll like do something like, oh, let's do this. Hang on, I got an idea. Let's see, where are you? I have the arrows. Where's the arrows? So let's take an arrow and go like this. Take a do this and go like this. And then these guys right here, I'll put my little check boxes down the side. And then it starts off my daily to-do list because I always have a daily to-do list, whether it's a work day or a non-work day, whether I'm at home or I'm at the hospital, it doesn't matter. There's always a to-do list. So anyway, that is how the weekly is going to look. And then we can just set up a daily page, and then I will go off camera, finish setting this all up, and then I'll do a flip through at the end of how it looks, at least to the daily. I probably won't do every single daily, but I'll at least get this far. So this one I wanted to divide each page into 4 sections. I don't think I need a to-do section, so let's do 3 sections. So I need a notes section, which will be the biggest section for me to like write in any of my ideas, notes, or whatever. I need an artwork section, which either is drawing, like doodling out some ideas, like sketching out some ideas that I have, or writing down like what I need to finish. Like right now I'm working on the Plague Doctor set, and so I have like certain boxes that I want to do. I want to finish the double box, I want to finish this or whatever. So that's what that is. And then the social media one, because like I said, I'm going to get better at the social media stuff. So each one of these will have like top and bottom decoration, side decoration, whatever, and then 3 boxes. I like the idea of the boxes better than, and I don't think I need to use the pencil, even though I'm probably going to regret it later. I always pick the wrong end. Okay, so I'm thinking what I could do for this one is leave a nice big section at the top for my day of the week, my date, and maybe a little washi tape or something to go under it. So let's take this here. I like the idea of boxes because I feel like I can decorate around the boxes, and but you don't have to use boxes. You could just leave it blank, decorate, and write all the way around it, which is the way I used to pretty much do it. But these boxes, I feel like they just kind of organize things better, and it makes it easier for me to find stuff later when I need to go back and look something up. I'm like, oh, it's right there. The notes are here. The social media stuff is here. Did I remember to do this, that, and the other thing on the social media stuff? So I think I'm going to leave myself a pretty big space in the middle so that I can also do the same thing with some washi tape. So at least 3 boxes, so washi tape will fit. So 1, 2, 3, I've got 4. That's plenty. And then I'm going to do the same thing because I have no imagination whatsoever right now. I'm just going to do that same thing where I do like a half. I'll probably go right to there and then right to there. And one's going to be a little fatter than the other, but it's okay. And then leave myself 3 boxes at the bottom. So this is pretty much what my daily page, this daily page is going to look like. I will try to like change up the other ones when I'm not, have you watching me try to rack my brain and figure out how I want each one of the pages to be set up. I'll do a few of them off camera, and then when I come back and I kind of do the flip through to show you, it'll be better. Like you'll be able to see that there's a couple different options. I'll try to come up with like maybe 2 or 3 different options for you and see if there's something in there that you like. But then once this is set up like this, then we're going to do a little bit of decorating here as well. So we can do some washi tape. So we can do some washi tape in the middle, just because I thought it would be a nice little page break. Nice bright colors, always a pleasing to my eyes, very pleasing to my eyes. Okay, so we've got some right there, and then I haven't used the blue yet. So this is them all with their snacks, and then it's got the silver Mickey heads, which is, I think it's cute. Put that one down here at the bottom. That's nice. And then up here, I don't have any of the big days of the week with me. So once I figure out which ones I'm going to use, I will show it to you when I do the flip through, which ones I used. But I have been making ones that are a little bit bigger for the deco stuff. So I'll go through the deco stuff and see if there's a color in there that I like, and then I'll pull those out and I'll probably use those. But I don't have it with me right now, so I can't do that with you. But what I'm probably going to do when I get to it is I'm probably going to put down a washi. I don't know which one yet. Let's try. Let's see what we can put down. So I'll probably put down a washi like this. And like I do in my micro planners, I usually just throw down a little strip and then I throw down another strip on top of it. Let's do something a little bit plain like that. And then I'll put my date right here. I'll put my date dot right here on the side, and then usually some type of deco on the other side. So it just kind of depends on, but that's the basics of the page. And then up here will be the note section, and then this will be like the art section. Oh, that's probably going to be, I don't know. It depends on what I feel like doing. Maybe the art section, social media section, I don't know. But those are the three ideas. Since this one has the to-do list, there's no reason to have a to-do section over here, which is originally what for some reason I put it on here, that I needed another to-do section. I have enough shit to do. I don't need to keep telling myself over and over again to do more stuff. And then from here, you can just take things and just decorate the edges of your boxes however you want to put them down. So I'm going to take this little Space Mountain sticker, if I can get it to come up without, well, I'm having like sticker troubles today. This is like irritating when I can't get my stickers to come off the right way. Can you hear that? Oh my gosh, stop it. That's my my cavapoo having a little sneezing fit. Okay, so I was thinking that this would be cute. So this little Space Mountain ride right there. And we have, oh, I love this one too. So if you, the only place that has obviously California Adventure is California Adventure. So if you don't go to the Disney and California Adventure, you'll never see this. But Paradise Pier is at California Adventure. So, and I'm thinking this little balloon like flying off to the side. And then also I have this washi right here. Why are you coming up? Oh, because you're washi on top of washi. Another thing that I noticed that I have to do a lot of times when I'm stacking washi on top of washi is sometimes I have to put like a little strip of tape, like double-sided tape underneath the top washi, because of washi doesn't like to stick to itself very well. So you might lose a section if you don't do that. Got put a little Coffee Monsters Co. in there. Can't be having anything without that. And then maybe we'll do one right here. I wish I had a Disney one for this, because it would go much better. Let's go this side. So there. So that's basically like what a page would look like. So just putting down some of the deco, plenty of places to write. I'm going to do my headers here, which you'll see when I get it done. I'm going to put my date here, and then I've got my sections all sectioned out, and there's plenty of room for me to write like my little notes, but this will go on for all of the first week. Then I'll do another weekly section, and then I'll do the dailies after that. So it's going to go weekly, daily, weekly, daily, weekly, daily until the end of, which is way more. This has way more pages than I need for that. So if I needed a notes section, I would have it at the back. I would just do a notes section at the back. So anyways, I will finish filling this whole thing out. I will get all of my covers on there. I'll get all my dates on there. I'll get all the stuff on there. And then I will come back and I will do a flip through. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so here it is all finished, just the first week, and then I'm going to be using one of my new deco kits to set up the second week. So you've already seen this page. This was like the opening, just kind of a little decorative thing. This is the monthly overview. I have filled in quite a bit of stuff on here, putting in like these are my work days, the ones that I have the washi tape on, so that I can just at a glance see what days that I have off and what days that I can use things or get things done that need to be done from home. Then the monthly overview, which you saw me break it up into sections, and these are what need to be done in those sections this month. The weekly overview, which, like I said, just turns into a giant to-do list. That's everything that's on that. And I use a lot of icons in here. I do it in my regular planner as well. I think everybody uses a ton of icons, but you can see how I use them. Like I've got the little doodle one for days that I have to do some artwork stuff. There's a bunch of Coffee Monsters Co. in here because they're stinking adorable. Here's the one for some lake days. This is rest day. This is putting, so I wanted to finish up my Lego kit because I started that Snow White Lego kit like month and a half or so ago, and I still haven't finished it. I just never have time. And then this is how the dailies came out. So this is, I tried out like different things. So this has the 3 boxes. This is more of a vertical thing. And then I tried like a little tracker thing. And this has to do with like sleep, office time, shop time, and then home time, just kind of keep track of stuff. And I don't know if I'm doing a very good job. And then look at my doofy little thing for drawing the treadmill icon, which I actually have in here later. Then I tried this one where I had, again, trying to do some type of tracking for this, and then just 3 horizontal boxes. And then I started thinking, well, how about if we just make the boxes around the artwork so that we can use the artwork where we want to? And that is like my favorite. But I did try one more layout. So again, I did this one around the artwork just to kind of see how I liked setting up the boxes around it. And this so far is my favorite. I did it here as well. I did try this, which I saw this on Amazon. It was like a daily layout, and it had like top 3, do this. There was a gratitude section, a notes section, eat section or whatever. So I plugged in some of the stuff from the self-care page on here just to see how I would like it. And it's fun. This might be a fun setup for just a healthcare page by itself, like in the monthly overview or something like that. I think that would be really fun and useful. But or maybe at the end of the month so that you can track some of the stuff that you did and how often you did it. I don't know. Something I might explore because I like the layout. I think it's really fun, but this is my favorite right here, doing it this way. So anyway, there he is, treadmill. So, and then I have like an extra page before I start the following week. So I decided to take the page that has all of the full boxes and do like a real fun little end of the week dashboard kind of a thing. So now we're going to move on to setting up our weekly layout, which I sketched it out exactly the same as I did the other one. And then I have a bunch of washi tapes here, some calligraph pens that I thought might work for the outlining. And then this is what I'm going to be using. So this one isn't even up in the shop yet. I just finished it. And for the lack of imagination, I named it Rainbow. Because there's, I don't know, because there's a rainbow on it. I couldn't really think of a name for it, but I just wanted to draw like cute little bugs like butterflies and dragonflies and a little snail because, you know, it's that time of year, and then some more florals. And then I thought it would be fun. Juneteenth just went by, but I didn't get it out in time for that. But her with her little rainbow glasses on. So anyway, that's the name, Rainbows. This is the washi sheet. There's a small deco sheet. Then the numbers for this one, the days for this one. So I did this one very much like the honey kit. And then this is the vinyl, which I love that little snail. Okay, and then these are the washies that I picked. This one is a Simply Gilded rainbow one. This one I have no idea, but probably an Avalon and Ninth, maybe Cocoa Daisy, and this one is a Happy Day. And I thought that some of these would go pretty well with the artwork here if I wanted to use them. I don't know. Probably will use them on the dailies. I doubt I'm going to use them other than this one. Maybe I'll use that one to mark off stuff. I don't know yet. But I also should have probably taken all of the paper off of the ones that are not open yet before we actually started this video. But I didn't, so here we are. So this is the Happy Day one, which the colors in it I think are really, really cute. And they're similar. Now the red that's in here is a little bit much darker than anything that I have in front of me, but I think it'll be okay. I think it's kind of like the same tone, even if they're not the same shades. And then this rainbow one from Simply Gilded that I have never used, but appropriate. Okay, so first thing I want to do is mark out, now that I figured out exactly where my lines are going to go, I don't know what color I want to use. So these are the calligraphs. This is an older set, so it has the brush nib on the other side, which I won't use probably any in here at all, but it does have the blunt tip as well. I'll try the yellow, but I'm probably not going to like it. Knowing me, I won't like it. But we'll try. And these ones, compared to the ones that came in the June box, are much darker, and they have a softer nib on them than the new ones do. And the softer nib tends to make like not super great lines. I like the new way that they have them with the metal tips, but this will work for now. It's just a rough outline. I have to do it this way. So this is the weekly. I did the same thing with the Wednesday, Thursday, because those are usually like work days for me. So since I work every Thursday, it just is easier for me to split it up there. I'm going to do that one, and then we're going to do here instead of the Saturday, Sunday, and then the bottom, which I probably don't need one on the bottom because I don't need to do that one because I'm going to put washi. Oh, here, let's go like this. I have a hard time seeing the pencil line, so it's probably easier if I do this way first, and then I won't mess it up, hopefully. I really like the way that the weekly comes out because I really do like having the idea of like a to-do list, like a daily to-do list, and then having my daily pages to kind of like map out what all else happened in the day. For more like the daily pages turn more into like almost like a diary. Like, this is what I did today, this is what I accomplished, this is what came today, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. This is kind of like what I need, because I need to have that focus every day to figure out exactly what the tasks are that I need to get done. So let's decorate. I'm going to put some of the washi up at the top, which I know it's longer, so I'm going to do it all the way across. It's going to go wider. There's that one. I love the colors of this. It's like so bright. Little flowers. And then do this one on the other side. Kind of the same problem as before. All of these pages are just a little bit off on the dots. Oops, that's very not okay. Very not straight. So we're going to fix that because that's going to drive me crazy. Let's just do this really fast. Sorry, guys. And then, just have to figure out what I did with my tool. Here you are. And hope that I can get this to come up. There's a lot of space on this side. I think I did my line in the wrong spot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't cut it far enough. My life. This is my life. My struggles. There. That's better. I'm not going to lose my mind now. Okay. So we also need something here, but since we just used that one, let's use this one. I don't have any more of that color. I didn't do two of them. And I didn't print myself more than one set. This is the test set. So I haven't actually put this in the shop yet. I haven't used it yet. I'm just testing it out to see if I like it or not. Okay. That'll work. Okay, so let's put our days of the week down since there they are. Monday. These are so cute. I really like the way these came out. The headers are adorable. Whoops. Oh yeah, I like this. Already a fan. Already a fan. Thursday. I think so far still the honey one is my favorite. If you haven't seen that one yet, that one's up in the shop, and I mean, I've made like a million of them, so I know a lot of people have found them and have been using them, but I think what I'm going to do for next week is I'm going to do honey on that one as well, because I really love that set and I love the way this looks, so I think I will definitely love the way that looks. So we are on the 10th. So I have my numbers here, which I didn't really leave myself any room, did I? I probably should have put those over a little bit, but there's nothing that says I can't do this. Right? Let's do it like that. That's the 10th. These numbers are super cute too, with the little flowers on them. The honey one has the bumblebees and flowers. This one just has the flowers and the hearts. Oh, this one cut them separately. See what happens when you're testing things out. 12. Thought I had fixed that when I was doing the thing, but I guess I didn't. 13. It is super hot here right now and kind of humid, which because it rained the other day and then it got really hot all of a sudden. And tomorrow we're supposed to be going to this park with my family. It's like a botanical garden kind of a thing with the baby, and there's like a play park in there for kids, and it's really like really fun little area for them. But man, am I not looking forward to it. Like, I mean, I want to see my family, obviously, but I'm definitely not looking forward to the hot part. Okay, so at the bottom of this one, I was kind of feeling like I want to use this one. I want to save some of these for the daily pages, so I could always go print myself some more, but kind of want to just stick to what comes in the bundle so that I can see how far the bundle will go when setting up, like for a week. I know it's probably not gonna last me the whole week, but if it lasts me a couple like full daily pages, that would make me happy. But we'll see what happens. I could probably stretch it out, but so cheerful. There. Okay, so there's that one at the bottom. And then when I fill this out, you can see over here, this is pretty much as far as I'm going to go. I could do a couple of like washi sections here and there, but for the most part, a lot of what happens here is more icons as I'm filling it out, and some arrows and some other stuff. So when I actually go to fill this out, I will fill in all the other stuff. But in the meantime, I do have, I don't know how this will look. Let's see. I think this might be a little too much. Doing just a couple of these. Kind of feel like this is a little too bright. And that, yeah, it's too bright. I really like it, but the color saturation is too much for this set. For once, I was going for not being super color saturated, which is not usually like me because I'm usually like super saturated colors. But this time I wanted to do something a little more pastel and muted, just because, just to do something different. I mean, to be honest, all of these deco sets are different for me. I don't usually do anything muted or pastel, but spreading my creative wings, I guess. I don't know if I like that any better, but I guess if I like mix some of these in to it, like that. The other one has a pattern on it, this one, so I can't really do this. Okay, I think that'll work right there. And then when I go to put down some of my deco in here, which I really want to, you know what, let's just do it. So we have this little butterfly, and I want to put down the dragonfly. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Can you see it okay? I should probably bring you in just a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I want to do one of the daily pages. So I really wanted to set this up with some of the big deco. So I brought out these two right here for Monday and Tuesday, because I think I can do a pink Monday and maybe a blue Tuesday. And those will be sort of close, or this one right here, this kind of greenish blue. I don't know. I was trying to find some days of the week ones that I could use that would go with it. But in the meantime, let's throw down the washi. So let's see how this looks. This one. I'm just gonna put them at the bottom like this. And then we have these, which this pink one would be kind of cute like this. I'm already in love. Oh yeah. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So this is Monday and Tuesday. Let's cut it right there. Easy when there's a grid pattern on it for me to get it straight. Yay. And then up at the top, let's go like this. You know, I always have to have layers for everything that I do because I just think it looks cuter that way. If you put layers underneath your, especially when you have something kind of small that's going to go there. So we have that one and that one. I'm going to save these so that I can do this on every page, but alternate these other ones in there. And then I can do, which one do I want to put up there? How about we bring some of this one up to the top as well? This little rainbow one. This little rainbow. Okay, so Monday can do this color right here for Monday. And the pink one, Tuesday. I'll have to get some numbers. I didn't bring the numbers over, so I'll have to do that one later. But Hubman and Chub Girl, I used to have the monthly subscription and I had it for a long time. And the monthly subscription always has the dates, has days of the week and, sorry, I'm going to bring you back out really quick. Days of the week and numbers in them. And you get quite a few, so it's nice. So let's put Lily with her little coffee cup and her flowers. And oh my goodness, why are you so cute? Buttons is stinking adorable. Let's put buttons there. Then we have some of these little floral things that we can put up at the top. Do that one. And then we have this one here. Let's put those there. And then I'm going to grab these thinner ones. Whoops, let go. Come on now. It's stuck. I don't want to rip it because I want to use I want to use it. Okay, so I'm thinking that for this one, I'll do that. And then I have a pink one, if it'll come up without ripping, like this one almost did. Come on. It's like one little section right here that just did not want to go cut. Nope, I messed it up. I messed it up. Oh well. This one I'm going to do here like so. To double check my machine to make sure my blade isn't messing up. Okay, and then we have like a little section because we have this week. I think I'm going to use this week on Monday and then I'll use next week on Sunday and make like a little section for that. So this would be like a little this week to do section. Oh well, it's crooked. This is the vinyl and I don't know where I want to put it yet, but it'll probably end up going on that page in between. I don't know what I'm going to put there yet, but maybe something with that. And I have some bookmarks that I've been working on. And this I think would be super stinking cute on a bookmark along with the other thing. Let me know what you think along with these guys. How cute would those be? I think they would be adorable. Okay, so let's do this here. Just like that. And then we have a smaller little set. Well, let's do the let's do the snail, the tiny little snail over here. He's on a mission. Okay, so there's Monday and Tuesday. And then I could keep going because I still have so much. I think I could get the whole week done. I think I can. Let's see. I really like the way this looks. I'm just going to do the rest of the week like this. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because I know this video is getting super, super long. I will try to come back maybe on Instagram. I'll post this on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, that is linked down below so you can check it out and see. Over on Instagram, I will post the finished setup of the pages so that you can see them. And then if you have any other ideas for different things that you think would be cute on these pages, you just let me know. I am going to add some boxes to this. Probably just do like one here and one here, maybe. And here, but I'm not sure yet. And because it's so stinking cute, I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to go sit down, pencil it out, decide where it's going to go, and then actually put it in. So anyways, thanks guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope this gives you a few ideas on what you can do with your journals and trying to like work out almost like a bullet journaling style, but sometimes I just really feel like this is a better option for people like me or anybody else who really struggles with the regular format of the printed planners, because it just doesn't encompass everything that you feel like you need on a monthly basis when you're trying to track a whole bunch of different things. There aren't very many planners out there that have everything I want, so I kind of feel like this is the direction that I want to go in. And yeah, I would really like to work on my handwriting because this looks awful. So the actual stickers look cute, but my handwriting is atrocious. So that's another thing that I need to work on. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye.